Well, I'm sorry we're having a problem bringing you. We'll try and get it to you as soon as we possibly can.
So, as quite a few of you by now would have seen yesterday's attempt at this. Now, due to some technical issues that were overlooked, due to them normally working every time instantly, we've had to re-record this. So, let's try this again. If it doesn't work this time, type it out. Can't be asked. So, Calder versus South Melbourne. Very strong game all round. A couple of key talking points from that fixture. First half, very, very strong control. Straight out the gates. Instant goal by Johnson. Very, very good to see. Beyond the first half, not too much more to mention. Marcelino coming on as a sub, with her marking her return from the W League. Welcome back, Nat. Great to see you. Beyond that, Barbieri, as we've seen again and again and again, well, Blaine, Calder. Regardless, what we've seen from her consistently while she's been on field is a dominance in controlling both the game individually, but also projecting herself and controlling the defensive structure. Incredibly strong assets, and certainly proving her worth and experience, not to mention skill. On top of that, not too much more to say about the first half. The second half, a couple of goals in, which is always good. Another brace by Johnson, an assist by Johnson into Nat. Of course, Nat putting her body well and truly on the line, and finding as ever she does for the shirt and South Melbourne as a whole. Going off a bit later on, due to almost certain injury, she did pretty much twat the post. Never too good, but we hope you're alright, Nat. And we'll see you on Monday, fingers crossed. Now, speaking of Monday, let's take a little dive into this upcoming weekend's fixtures before covering what's been happening elsewhere in the league. First off, on the Friday, that is Friday the 23rd, Alamein will be hosting Heidelberg United from Knox. That is a 8:15 p.m. kickoff. On the Saturday, Bayside will host Calder down at Kingston Heath. Then we jump to the Monday, where, as mentioned, we are playing, but we're not playing bowling. We'll be hosting FV Emerging up at Lakeside from 8 p.m. on the 26th. Make sure to come and get down to that. And of course, being a Monday and being one fixture left, only means that Bulleen will be hosting someone, and they'll be hosting Box Hill United up at the Veneto Club. That will kick off at 8:15. Now, as for the other results from this weekend, of course, we all know that we were victorious against Calder 3-2. What the wider community might not know is that our UCA awardee was Lucy Johnson, considering her efforts to consistently score against quality opposition, 2 goals and the assist, in addition to a hat-trick from last weekend, of which was only perhaps bettered in emotional reaction by Goff. Elsewhere, Box Hill hosted Heidelberg United and got a nice thumping, losing 6-2 to Burgers. Bayside hosted Alamein. They too got a bit of a kicking down at Kingston Heath, losing 4-1 against Alamein. And FV Emerging, the only host side to have a win for the second round, winning 3-1 over Bulleen. Now, of course, if we look at the table, up top stands the mighty Hellas. 2 wins from 2, plus 7 goal difference. Very, very nice to see. In second, and perhaps most surprising, we have FV Emerging, the old NTC program, They are also 2 wins from 2. In third, we have Heidelberg, which is the 1 win, as well as Calder, Alamein, and Box Hill, all on a single win. Cut the 5 things more than that. Worth noting, both FV Emerging and Burgers. In addition to Calder, all 3 sides are a +3 goal difference. That's nice to see a bit of a grouping. Be interesting how that goes in the next few games, how it's going to divide the table a bit. Of course, in 5th, -1 point with Alamein, and 6th place also on a win. Yeah, forgot to mention Box Hill United, they're a -2 goal difference. 7th and 8th, of course, we have the winless and the drawless, Bayside and Bulleen. Bayside being marginally better in the performances, only having a -5 goal difference as opposed to -8. And the other key statistics so far for the competition, while Johnson has been fantastic in her efforts, she's not yet recognised as top of the table for Golden Boot overall in the league. That has been given to Danielle Wise from Heidelberg, but I'm sure we'll debate that to the end. Otherwise, Kat Goff, she's having to contend against Calder's Harriet Withers, who have also scored 3 goals. As for the yellow cards, we're also in the top 5. Not too good to see, but this is not too substantial, with both Sandhu and Freya Bass on just the sole yellow card. The current leader is a Calder United player with 2, and a former South Melbourne player in Paige Pinson is also in the top 5 with 2, playing currently for Box Hill United. Now, that should about cover things that were all mentioned in our previous attempts. Any final talking points? None are coming to mind. So, I suppose that only leaves one thing. Our next fixture, it's a Monday night, down at Lakeside, nice and central. Well, it might be a bit of a late one, particularly for our younger fans being back at school now. I think a nice one-off will treat them well. Until next time, this has been South Melbourne Ladies Active Supporters TV. Hopefully this works, and we'll see you on the Monday. Come on, House.